Now we have come already to the last factors, which is the type and structure of rocks in the geomorphic process. How the type and different structures of the rock, it affects the geomorphic processes. See, the type and structure of rocks is also play a pivotal role or the significant role in determining their resistance to the geomorphic processes, which is included in these forces like folds, faults, bedding planes, and the orientation of the rock layers. In some rocks like sedimentary rock, we can have different layers because these rocks are going to be sedimented by the layers, but in igneous or the metamorphic rock we cannot have the presence of layers. So that's why it's written the orientation of the rock layers along with the hardness and chemical composition and permeability of the rocks. Okay, permeability of the rock. So different rocks respond differently to geomorphic process. This is a very important line because we have already learned in class 8 that we have three kinds of rock. First is igneous, second one is sedimentary, and the third one is metamorphic. But you tell me, students, that all the rocks materials and their compounds or the components are same, are equal. There are no differences between each of other. Yes, there are the differences. So different rocks responds differently to the different climatic phenomena, different geomorphic processes. So as a result, they erode, weather, and shape at various rates. If we can see in the igneous rocks, this is very much hardy, but we can see the presence of fossil fuel in the sedimentary rock, which is not present in igneous rock. Why? Because the sedimentary rock is much more soft rather than any kinds of rocks. So there are different phenomena and their characteristic features are also different. So which contributes to the diverse topography, different topography. That means in somewhere we can see the mountains, plateaus, river islands, deserts, mountain, everything. And in the earth surface. So over time, even small and slow action or the acting geomorphic processes can substantially alter the landscape due to the continuous effect of these forces. In every way, we can see different forces are working at their different rates and different natures, different climate. So there is a basic difference or the comparability between the rocks. Example is given in UK, the varied landscape of Scottish Highlands. Mark this line, the Scottish Highlands and the rolling hills of the South Downs illustrate this concept. So which illustrate this concept? The Scottish Highlands and the rolling hills of the South Downs. What it says? That the rugged topography or the mountains terrains of the highlands is largely due to the region's hard and resistant rock like granite and gneiss. These two kinds of rocks names are written over there, the granite and gneiss, which resist the erosion. Why? Because granite, gneiss both are included in the igneous rocks, and what we have learned from igneous rock, it's very hardy rock materials. So it can resist any kind of rugged or mountain topography. So in contrast, the softer chalk and the limestone in South Downs have been more easily eroded over time. What is written over there? Chalk and limestone, these are the soft rock materials, so easily it can be eroded over time, which leads to the characteristics smooth and undulating hills. If I am drawing one thing over there, then you can see the difference, you can understand the difference. If it's a mountain, if it's eroded like this, it will be look like. But if it's a mountain like this, the edge is formed only by the igneous rock. Why? Because igneous rocks are very much hard material rock, and that's how it can't be eroded. This is the shape you can see, and that is the shape. This shape and this shape are little bit not equal to each other. So that is the different rates of erosional activities is happening in different mountains, which are also composed in a different kinds of rocks. I think all of you understand the difference between hard rock and soft rock. Now come to the short pointers for revision. What is written over there? The rock structure, which includes the folds, faults, bedding planes, the hardness and chemical makeup, permeability, of the rocks, which affects the erosional resistance. Different rocks respond differently to different geomorphic process. Just now I explained it, how it's reacting, and continuous geomorphic processes is going on. Sometimes it's going to be work very slowly, sometimes it's sudden, And this variance in rock response leads to the diverse topography which we can observe in different regions.